All right, good evening, everyone. We are the Florian Schantz Jazz Combo, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening. And we're going to play a set list of music for you tonight of Roaring Twenties music to celebrate, commemorate the return of the Roaring Twenties. And boy, is this year roared. But let's hope that it roars even better next year. Anyway, we're going to start with, we like to ask some trivia questions. And if you're not on mute, then please make sure that you are muted so you don't show up as a speaker and keep barging in as we're playing. We're going to start with a quick trivia question. Trivia is going to be centered around the 1920s today. And the first question is, what was the USS Langley of the first United States what? And the answer is aircraft carrier in 1922. And since we're talking about 1922, we're going to start with a song, one that's probably unfamiliar to you, but it's called That Dada Strain, a hot jazz number which has pretty much fallen into obscurity today, but very cool song, and we hope you like this one. That Dada Strain. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That was That Dada Strain. Now, I'm actually going to send somebody to the front. I just want to make sure that the sound is coming through okay. If somebody could just send us a message in the chat window, then it would be great. Just so we know that the sound is coming through all right. Just give us an okay or etc.
Well, just take a look at that.
Oh, here we go. I see someone saying something.
Sound is fine.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Thank you so much. We can't actually tell what it sounds like on the other end. We can tell what it sounds like on this end and what's coming through, but we don't know what's on the other side of the speakers. Thank you for that. All right, so now we're going to come to a song from 1921. Now this is one that will be much more familiar to you. But let's ask another trivia question. What iconic novel did F. Scott Fitzgerald published in 1925, right in the middle of the Jazz Age? And the answer, of course, is The Great Gatsby. Now, the song we're going to play is called Ain't We Got Fun. This is a popular foxtrot that was written by Richard A. Whiting and Raymond B. Egan and Gus Kahn. First performed in 1921 in the Review Satires of 1920. Ain't We Got Fun. And a one, two, three. Ain't We Got Fun. You just check the chat and make sure that nothing's come in for one real quick before we introduce the next one.
Nothing's coming.
Everything's good. All right, excellent. All right, we're going to come to another song. Well, they're all from the 1920s, so I guess I don't have to say that. But let's ask another trivia question about the 1920s. What constitutional amendment rolled out prohibition across the USA on January 17th, 1920? And in fact, it is the 18th Amendment. Our next song is one from a very, very prolific and famous composer from the 20th century named Irving Berlin. In fact, we've got a couple by Irving Berlin in a row here. This song is called Always, or I'll Be Loving You Always. Now, Irving Berlin wrote this song for his wife in 1925 as a wedding gift, Ellen McKay. He married in 1926. And the reason he wrote this as a wedding gift was to give her the royalties. So the idea was that with giving her the rights to a really big hit song, she would have substantial royalties. So, yeah, so that's a very nice gesture. Now, legend has it that Groucho Marx claims that Irving Berlin wrote the song for the movie Coconuts, but it was never included in the play. Irving Berlin disagreed with that, as far as I know. Anyway, because he wrote it for his wife. I'll Be Loving You Always by Irving Berlin. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Always, or I'll Be Loving You Always by Irving Berlin. As I said before, we're going to play one more song by Irving Berlin. And in fact, we're going to play it back to back, the two songs. First, we're going to ask another question to test your knowledge. This is one that I think some of you will know the answer to. Who played the male starring role in the first talking picture, which was known as The Jazz Singer? I wish I was close enough to see the chat box.
People are making guesses.
Oh, they are making guesses. See, I can't.
See
I'm too far. That's how we got this one right. I'm too far away from it to be able to read, and my eyes are too old. The answer is, of course, Al Jolson. And the song we're going to play was featured in that movie, and it's called Blue Skies. Nothing but Blue Skies. Now, this was a huge, huge hit for Irving Berlin and for Al Jolson as well, and hope you like this one. In fact, but first, just to make an aside, on the opening night when this song was played and sung, well, when the play that was in was performed, they demanded 24 encores of the piece. 24. So can you imagine the poor guy? It was actually Bell Baker singing it. Can you imagine having to go back out and singing this thing 24 times? I certainly can't. But yeah, it was a really popular song. And still is. A lot of people know this one. Blue Skies from 1927. Future, we need to send somebody up to the front to look at the screen.
Yeah.
Ready? And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Blue skies, nothing but blue skies. All right. All right, Florian, why don't you go up to the front and see if somebody answers the question. This is an easy one. What American composer's nickname was Fats? And I don't mean Domino. See if anybody answers. If not, I'll just say this is an easy one. First name was Thomas. Nope, nobody answered, so I'm just going to say.
There's an answer.
And?
Waller.
Fats Waller, exactly right. Thomas Fats Waller. So this song was written by Fats Waller in 1929, and this is a very different kind of 20s song. This is more of a ballad feel, and not a really happy song either. The song is called What Did I Do to Be So Black and Blue? So composed by Fats Waller with lyrics by Harry Brooks and Andy Razaf, and was featured in the Broadway musical Hot Chocolates with Edith Wilson. The show also included Ain't Misbehavin' and Honeysuckle Rose, two songs we're not going to play tonight, but we do play them, just not tonight. Louis Armstrong had a very famous version of this song as well, having recorded it quite a few times, as well as Ethel Waters, who had a hit with this one. What did I do to be so black and blue? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Black and Blue, or What Did I Do to Be So Black and Blue? So let's do one more before I introduce who the band members are. We'll do one more song and another trivia question for you as well. In 1925, the inauguration of Calvin Coolidge as President of the United States was first to be what? What was it a first for an inauguration? Take a look at the screen real quick, see if anybody gets it. Just give it a 10 seconds.
Radio.
Radio, absolutely right. Broadcast on the radio. I'm glad I thought to have somebody take a look at that. I need to get a monitor back here myself. So the song we're going to play, very contrasting to Black and Blue, is a very happy song written by Sam Lewis and Joe Young in 1925, and it's called I'm Sitting on Top of the World. Just rolling along, just rolling along. I'm sure many of you will know this one. Al Jolson recorded the song in 1925 and also sang it in the song The Singing Fool, which was a biographical movie. I'm sitting on top of the world. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. on top of the world. In fact, I'm in a quite good mood myself, so I guess I'm sitting on top of the world. So, let's kind of introduce the band, because I haven't done that, and otherwise I forget, and then, that's just, I'm doing so many things up here, keeping the guitar in tune and talking to you and all that stuff. Sometimes I forget to introduce the band. All right, so I'm going to start on my right and your left. The lovely young lady in the front is Margaret Schantz. Margaret is a graduate student at Seton Hall University. She just graduated her bachelor's in finance undergraduate this year and went right on to grad school. She graduated in 3 years, summa cum laude the entire time on the dean's list, so she's the scholar of the band. And Margaret is playing the flugelhorn. Oh, and Margaret's 21 years old, in case you were wondering. Margaret Schantz, a little virtual round of applause, please. There we go. All right. On my left and your right is Roop Chattopadhyay. Roop is a chemical engineer by trade, works for a chemical company as well, and he teaches or tutors in math and science on the side, as well as music. And Roop is playing the, let's see, he's got the trombone and the flute today. So Roop Chattopadhyay on the trombone and the flute. A little round of applause. I'll give you a round of applause. I'm sure they are, in their hearts.
Send an emoji or something.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Send an emoji. All right. In the front and center of the band, the young, tall gentleman is Florian Schantz. Florian is 18 years old. I'll give you a little history about him. He started playing the trumpet and cornet when he was 6. Started this band when he was 9 years old. He won the Louis Armstrong Jazz Award for Jazz Excellence when he was 11. And very busy young guy. He just passed his 500th career performance milestone. In fact, at the Carney Library about 2 months ago. So 500 performances is an astounding number for somebody of his age. And Florian also has received and is now going to Kane University on a full 4-year scholarship in the music program. So a little bit of a round of applause for Florian. All right, on my right and your left in the back, right here, is Ron Chattopadhyay. Ron is, he's a teacher, actually, full-time. He also substitutes on the side. He was a music major at Rowan, or as you might know, older people would know as Glassboro State. He's also a full-time musician, and he's playing the baritone saxophone. So that's a real cool instrument. Big one. And my name is Lowell Schantz. I'm playing the guitar, as you can see, and I'm announcing. And if you haven't guessed, the last name of Florian and Margaret is the same as mine because I am their father. And for those of you with the extra credit, Ron and Roop's last name are the same because they are also brothers.
He's Reuben.
I'm sorry, Roop and Ron. Yeah, I know the difference
I
between
can't see who you're pointing
I know the
at.
difference
Our
between
mother
the
does
two
the
of you.
same thing. It's okay.
All right, so let's get on to our next tune. So this is a hard one. What was George Polly, aka the human fly, known for? This is hard. I don't know if anyone's going to get this one right. The answer is climbing buildings. And in 1920, George Polly scaled one of the buildings in Manhattan and was arrested for it. And it was the Woolworth Building. Now, our next song is about Manhattan. In fact, it's called Manhattan. Also a Woody Allen film. I think this was the theme to the Woody Allen film as well. The song was written by Lawrence Hart and Richard Rodgers. This is before Rodgers was together with Hammerstein in 1925. And it's a really wonderful, whimsical look at Manhattan back in the day. Many artists have had hits with this. It was written for Garrett Gaieties, but Ella Fitzgerald, Mel Torme, many others have covered the song as well. Manhattan. Ron, sit down. You're out. Yeah, you're out. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Manhattan by Rodgers and Hart. That's a wonderful song. I really like the tune to that song.
Melody?
The melody, yes. Yes. Thank you, Ron. He's the music major. I was an MBA in finance. I know nothing. I'm just kidding. Well, actually, I'm not kidding. I do have an MBA in finance, but I do know something about music. I like to think at least. All right, so let's go to another song. This is another very different kind of song, very different sounding song, written by B.G. De Silva, Ray Henderson, and Bud Green. So the song is an oleo. So anybody have any idea what an oleo is? And I don't mean the margin. Anybody know what an oleo is?
It's a cookie.
No.
That's an Oreo.
Oh,
So
my.
basically, an oleo is a short vaudeville song that would be played as an encore at the end. So they don't really use the term anymore, and I'm not surprised. I don't know, I can't see the screen, but I don't think anybody answered this one. But it's not a term that's really used at all anymore. Anyway, the song we're going to play is called Alabama Bound. It's a Tin Pan Alley tune, and an oleo, that's why I was talking about oleos. And I think some of you will know this one, especially if you're from Alabama. If you're from Alabama, you should definitely know it. All right, Alabama Bound. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, Alabama Bound. All right, let's ask another trivia question about the 1920s. Where was the 1928 Winter Olympics held? No, not Summit, New Jersey. No, not Western New Jersey. What? St. Moritz, Switzerland. Let's ask another one quick. Charles Lindbergh was presented what medal for his first transatlantic flight? And the answer is the Medal of Honor. All right, we're going to change the tempo a little bit again. this time we're going to go to another ballad, and this song is one that was very popular and known by Rudy Valley, written by Irving King, which was a pseudonym actually, Jimmy Campbell and Reg Connolly with Ted Shapiro. The song is called If I Had You. That's not one that you hear a ton nowadays. It actually was the soundtrack for a silent film called Our Modern Maidens. But I actually heard Frank Sinatra sing this song, so it can't be so obscure. But big hit for Rudy Valley. If I Had You. And 1, 2, 3. I Had You. All right, let's ask another trivia question. Boy, we're almost at the top of the hour. Well, I'm sure we got a couple more for you. Let's see. Here's a really easy one. Let's check the screen. I'm sure someone's going to get this one right. What famous Boston Red Sox player was traded to the Yankees in 1920 for $125,000? The largest sum until that point. Who?
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth, absolutely right. And what a mistake that was by the Red Sox. He went on to be one of the most famous baseball players in history. Our next song is going to...
Curse of the Bambino.
Exactly. Our next song is written by Al Jolson, B.G. DeSilva, and Vincent Rose. This is another one that I think many of you will probably know. It's called Avalon, or I Found My Love in Avalon. This was one of the... What's that?
Frankie Avalon?
No, not Frankie Avalon. Someone found their love in Frankie Avalon, but it was before this song. It was after this song was written, for sure.
Lucky.
Oh, Al Jolson again.
Not Owl Jolson, the little bird. Anyway, Avalon by Al Jolson, B.G. DeSilva, and Vincent Rose from 1920.
We don't like to sing about the moon and the June and the spring.
Yes, I do.
Actually, we do. We're just kidding.
More singing for me. It's a burner.
And 1 and 2 and 1. Avalon. Now just a quick performance note. This song, I'm always terrified I'm going to drop my pick because I'm picking at such a, I'm really going very fast here, and I'm always terrified the pick is going to go flying, and luckily I didn't drop it today. All right, well, it looks like, we're almost at the end here, so I think we have time for one more. So we'd like to do one, a very traditional one, that I'm sure all of you will know. And the song is called When the Saints Go Marching In. So the way we play this, if you've seen us before, and if you have, then give us a little chat so we know you've seen us. The way we play this is in the traditional style, where at the beginning, it's a funeral march, and 7 go to the graveside, 6 come back, and they're playing the song very sad, in a very sad minor key. And then once they come back, it's the wake and the celebration of the person's life, and then it becomes a very lively, then it's a lively piece. A lot of people don't play the slow beginning, but we always like to put that in as well. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. Before we do, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in today. We want to thank the Summit Library for bringing us in. We also want to thank Union County for sponsoring the concert. Union County's been very good to us. Our band's gotten numerous heart grants ourselves from Union County, and they've always been very generous. So we're very, very happy for the county. So thank you. If anybody from the county is watching, we thank you for that. And I also got a COVID test today at one of the Union County facilities, or yesterday, which came up negative. Don't worry. Yeah, the county's done a lot for not just for the arts, but just in general. What? So
There's a big chunk. Thanks to the band for a wonderful hour of lively music, and thank you for attending. Please check the events calendar for our website for other upcoming programs.
Just ask her if we have time for one more. Actually, she must have heard us.
Okay.
I'm going to assume we have time for one more. And we got your thank you, so thank you for that. All right, When the Saints Go Marching In.
Wear your masks and maintain your social distance.
You're out. One each?
I was going to say 2 each, 8. Why not?
That's fine.
Okay,
One
one
each
each
of them.
4. That
Okay,
also
one
works.
each. One each. And one each.
I'm going to play this one in a
One,
while.
2, 3, 4, 1. Thank you again so much for tuning in today. A wonderful holiday season to all, and we hope to see you again soon. If you want to see us again playing holiday music, we're actually doing that next Sunday virtually for the New Providence Library, so tune in. Anyway, thank you again to the Summit Library, Robin, and to the county, and we do hope to see you again soon. Thank you so much.